Welcome to Mercer Mettl 360 View demo video. In this video, we will walk you through our 360-degree feedback platform, which helps organizations run successful 360-degree and other feedback surveys. So let's get started. 360-degree feedback is a formal process of gathering structured feedback about an individual or professional from people they work or interact with. The objective of this exercise is to help the individual in becoming a better version of themselves through a guided and personalized development plan. This data is then processed to generate valuable insights, which are used to cater to a variety of organizational problems, such as training needs identification, high potential or hypo identification, performance appraisals, etc. Mercer Mettl 360 View can be used to do quick and reliable 360-degree evaluations with high completion rates. You can quickly set up extremely customizable surveys in just a few steps. With a seamless user experience and highly insightful reports, you can make this 360-degree feedback exercise highly successful for your organization. So, let's see what the tool looks like. After logging into the platform, you land on the dashboard. This dashboard shows a summary of all the surveys in this account. You can quickly check the status of each survey and click to see more details. You can filter out and see which surveys are in draft, open, or closed state. This section on the right provides ready help in getting started in the form of a video, FAQs, and help articles. Let's start by showing you how to create a new survey, and then we'll cover other aspects. You can create a new survey by clicking on this Create Survey button on top right. Creating and rolling out a survey is a simple 4-step process. The first step is to select a template from the library. The second step is to add participants. The third step is to set up email communications, and in the final step, you can do a quick review and roll out the survey at the click of a button. Coming to the Select Template step, Mercer Mettl 360 View offers a variety of templates to choose from for your survey. You can either use a standard template available for all accounts, or get a custom template made specifically for the client's competency framework from Mercer Mettl specialists. Let's move on to the Add Participants step. Adding participants to the survey has never been easier. You can add participants by either one of the following two ways. Account admin knows who is the feedback provider for each of the feedback seeker. Feedback seekers will be nominating their own feedback providers, also known as the self-nomination flow. An optional approver can be added for each feedback seeker who can review the list of participants nominated by the respective seeker. You can choose any of these for your survey. In either of the two steps, participants can be added in bulk via the Excel upload template or via the interface. Usually, if the number of participants are on the higher side, you would want to use the Excel upload way to add participants. The system smartly detects all data issues, if any, in the Excel template so as to ensure only valid data is uploaded. After adding the participants, this is how the uploaded list of participants appear to be. You can make modifications to the uploaded list, add more participants, etc. from here. Now, let's go to setting up email communications for participants. All emails are fully customizable and have appropriate defaults in place. For any customization, the whole body of the email can be changed right from email text, email subject, email body, footer text, etc. Not just this, there are various dynamic keys that can be used in the email body for personalization of email received by the survey participant. Dynamically changing info such as participant name, feedback seeker, list for whom feedback is to be provided, email sender name, survey end date can be inserted into the email body. The emails sent to participants are the invitation email sent to all survey participants once the survey is launched, the reminder email sent only if it has been set up to be sent at a certain date, or a few days before the survey closes. This is sent to all participants that are yet to complete their survey. This ensures timely reminders to participants who are yet to complete their surveys, which helps in achieving better completion rates. The Share Report email, sent to all participants in case you need to share the respective reports with each feedback seeker. This can carry a few instructions on how to read and interpret the report for maximizing the results of the 360-degree feedback exercise. In case you choose the self-nomination flow, wherein the feedback seekers nominate their feedback providers, there are more emails that can be customized, like the nomination request email, nominee approval request email, etc. This is the last step of setting up a new survey, and here is where you ensure all relevant details have been correctly put in for the survey. Details such as survey name, survey end date, benchmark in reports, minimum number of providers for report availability, etc. are set up for the survey before launching the survey. In case you do not wish to launch the survey right away, you can do all the settings and leave your survey in drafts, come back later, and launch it. And voila, the survey is now live. In the dashboard, you will be able to see your survey amongst the open surveys. An invitation email is sent to all survey participants. Based on the setup that you have done, your email will look something like this. In the email, there is a button that takes the participants on the journey of filling up the survey. Clicking on the link in the email opens a survey response summary page that has a list of all the feedback seekers for whom the participant is supposed to fill the survey for. Apart from this, they can see the status in front of each feedback seeker to show if they are yet to start filling the survey, in progress, or completed the survey for a feedback seeker. Clicking on the link in front of the provider's name opens the respective survey. Participants can go through some generic instructions and then they can start filling their surveys. This is how the interface looks like. They can navigate from one question to the other from these options. Attempting all questions in a survey is mandatory. After filling in the responses for one section, they can navigate to another section from these various options. In case they want to close the survey window and come back at a later time to complete the survey, that can also be done, as responses will be auto-saved. Once all the survey questions have been answered, the survey can be completed by submitting the responses by clicking on this button on top right corner. Once the responses have been submitted, that is reflected on the response summary page. When the survey is live, you can go to the survey page from the dashboard where you can monitor the ongoing progress of your survey. As the survey admin, you can add, delete, modify participants' details, resetting options, extending survey deadline, etc. Survey admins can also send ad hoc reminders to specific participants, download progress data for the ongoing survey, etc. If they wish to, they can also view the report for any participant from here. There are two ways of accessing the reports of the feedback seekers. One way is to download all the reports from the admin panel and a zipped folder is downloaded. Another way to access the reports is to directly share them with the respective feedback seekers. In this case, all the feedback seekers will receive their respective reports over email. 360 view reports are completely customizable. To access this setting, simply click on Set Up Reports option and choose the template for which you want to set up that report. Right from the report introduction, to competency descriptions, to spider chart, to detailed feedback section, etc., all these sections can be customized. Not just that, based on the scores, Strengths, improvement areas, hidden strengths, and blind spots can be identified for the feedback seeker. These are based on the concept of Johari window, and you can describe these in the terms that best resonates with your organization. Based on the scores, every individual can receive a development plan that best suits them based on their performance in various competencies. A few advanced settings, such as accessing the relationship names and setting up the default email templates, can be done from this option of Account Settings. This brings us to the report of the survey. The cover page of the report shows the survey name and participant's name for whom the report has been generated. Then comes the table of contents that gives a brief summary of all the sections in the report. You can jump to any section by just clicking on that section. Followed by this is the introduction page, gives an overview of the survey and shares some guidelines in terms of how the report should be approached and the purpose of the complete 360 feedback exercise. Moving on, you will be able to see an optional page that gives a summary on the respondents that were nominated for the survey from various relationships. Then comes the main section of the report, namely the competency summary section that gives an analysis of ratings for each competency. You can read what the competency signifies and see the average score for the competency on a relationship level. After this comes the optional part of showing a spider chart in the report that shows a spread of the ratings received from each relationship for the various competencies. This helps in doing a comparison between the competency ratings given by various respondents. Thus, 360 View comes with insightful, actionable reports with a personalized development plan for each employee. The report contains hidden strengths where others rate them higher than self, blind spots where others rate them lower than self, areas of improvement where all ratings are low, strengths where all ratings are high. With this, we come to the end of this demo video. Keep this video handy, as it will definitely help you to set up your surveys when you start using Mercer Mettl 360 View.